What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So we should have been 2-0 this week. But we had the Chiefs and Chargers. So this is my reaction. Justin Herbert played amazing. Patrick Mahomes played good, but not Patrick Mahomes good. Regardless, the Chiefs lost. Mahomes went 24 for 39 for 258 and a touchdown. Justin Herbert went 28 for 25 for 34 with 318 and 3 touchdowns. Mahomes did have 6 carries for 57 yards and a touchdown. Amarian Hampton, the rookie out of North Carolina, had 15 for 48. Quentin Johnson had 5 for 79 and 2 touchdowns. Love that kid. I think he's going to be a great receiver. Hollywood Brown, 10 receptions for 99. Chargers lost Xavier Worthy, their rookie first-round receiver. Mahomes averaged 6.6 yards per pass. On the ground, they had 17 carries for 98 yards. Most of them coming from Mahomes. Kareem Hunt didn't contribute hardly anything. Isaiah Pacheco did not contribute much. 5 carries for 25. Receiving, Smith-Schuster had 5 for 55, 2 for 47 for Kelsey. Thornton had 2 for 41. Xavier Worthy had 0 for 0 because he got hurt. So, fumbles, Creed Humphrey and Mahomes. So, the defense. They had 2 sacks by Drew Tranquill. Had a sack by George Karlaftis. So 3 sacks and no interceptions. But notice one thing about the Chiefs defense, it looked kind of slow. So on the ground for the Chargers, you had 90 yards on 25 carries, so not much better. Ladd McConkey had 6 for 74, 7 for 68 for Keenan Allen. So, yeah. Had a fumble by Tyler Conklin. On the defensive side of the ball, Dan Hanley had a sack. And you had a sack by Deshaun Hand. So 2 sacks, no interceptions. So neither defense played awesome. But the Chiefs suffered an injury. They looked kind of slow. Are the Chiefs cooked? No. Could the Super Bowl hangover be real? Possibly. Interesting thing will be, are they going to keep Jalen Carter out for next week's game? Now, Jalen Carter is not a one-man wrecking crew like they hype him up to be. But I think the Eagles are going to struggle more than the Chiefs this year. Sometimes there are things, and this is not excuses. We still should have won the game. CD's got to catch those balls. That's what you pay him to do. But there are things as a pretty loss and an ugly win. Dallas has had those. We've had very ugly wins back in 2008. The win we had against the Bengals was not pretty. We had some other wins that just were not very pretty. and we had some ugly wins, and we didn't have any pretty losses that year. It was a bad year. Romo got hurt. We suffered because of it. Didn't have an adequate backup and Brad Johnson. And you saw the results of that. I still think the Chiefs are going to be in the playoffs. I don't think the Eagles will be. I am going to pick the games for tomorrow as well in another video. So I picked that one. I picked the Cowboys. We lost. No excuses. It is what it is. We're moving on to the Giants next week. So we got to rebound. We got to do like Texas did after getting beat by Ohio State. We got to go beat the Giants, the Bears, the Packers. Start piling up some wins here. I did notice Chargers very aggressive on defense. They play better than I've seen them play in previous years. I think Jim Harbaugh is starting to have an effect on them. The Chiefs, again, it's first game of the season, so I'm not going to panic. Chiefs couldn't cash in on opportunities. But they need help on the offensive line. It's not what they paid for. They're going to have to start drafting some guys. But this was more about Justin Herbert, less about Patrick Mahomes. You've been waiting for Justin Herbert to show he can win the big games. He hasn't done it against the Chiefs, and now he has. So, and I just picked a scab, I guess. That's nice. Oh. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are the Chiefs cooked? Are the Chargers the team to beat in that division? They're going to be competitive. It's a 4-team race. Kind of minus the Raiders. Raiders still got some work to do, but they're going to be a hard out. So, next video, I will pick all the games for tomorrow. Then we'll do reactions to the games. Early games, afternoon games, Sunday night game, then Monday night game. So, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. Once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love you guys. Peace out.